we're going to talk about something really cool, which is Tommy's my favorite person in the world after my father, which is his mother. We named our son after her.
Well, I think that it's kind of apropos that, my mom's birthday's this week, or would be. It's going to be 30 years that she's dead this week.
I mean, can you say since she's
been gone?
Passed,
fine. 30 years since she's been gone.
She perished to heaven.
It's
to
apropos.
The better life.
It's apropos that it happened.
The house keeps creaking.
Yeah.
It's the wind.
This month was actually...
It's the West Valley wind.
This month was actually...
I just got a dirty look from her.
This month was actually... we passed 10,000 books that we've given out in, since August 2020. So that's important to me. And I was able to do that because my mom had left me some money that they tracked. Yeah, they had tracked me down through Verizon. You had no idea. I had no idea that it was she had already done that, but this just came up right after Shams was born. So it was real surreal how that all broke down. But like, I got a letter, some lady tracked me down from an apartment that we lived at, like when I was literally like 8 years old. They received some mail looking for me, and they tracked me down. So we were able to get some money, and I wanted to do something to keep her name alive. And so I started Fight Club, and it all worked out, and like I said, we given out our 10,000th book this month. So something I'm proud of.
That's huge.
And
I'm proud of you. And so since your first favorite person is your mommy, and then your second favorite person is your son.
No, Shams is my first. I love my mother. Unfortunately, she died when I was 13, so I didn't get a lot of time with her. You know what I mean? Little guy's my favorite.
You are already crying.
Yeah, I'm not.
I can see it.
I'm not. I'm used to it. You know what I mean? That's what sucks. I'm used to not having my mom.
No, but like you're still crying because of the love of your son.
Yeah, I do love my little guy.
I'm crying now. I don't want to cry.
Yeah.
It's a nice day. The sky is blue. The birds are chirping.
Yeah, no, and it's a happy time. Like I said,
May is okay. So for everyone who's Persian, you guys know that Persian New Year is in the month of March. Tommy's mother is Frances. My dad is Shams. Our son is Shams Francis. They were both born within 2 days of each other. March birthdays makes them.
Yeah, Shams' birthday this week too.
Astrological. Yeah, I thought you said Marson.
No, your father. Yeah, absolutely.
And Tommy's gonna hate this, but our astrological sign is. Your mom is Aries, my dad is Aries, and our son is Aries.
It's amazing.
Boom.
I'm a stop sign.
Bitch.
I'm a stop sign.
He's saying stop sign. That means that he doesn't like signs.
Yeah, any of that astrology stuff's not.
Signs everywhere. A sign rocking up the city, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that. Can't you read the sign?
Yeah. So we're taking a little bit of a break of talking about, the course of our relationship this week, to just focus a little bit on my mom.
One of the most important things, the person who created you.
Yeah.
And plus, brought you into this life.
And again, man, she's been gone 30 years, so she doesn't get the...
So your mommy passed on June 8th. Your mommy passed on June 8th.
Yes.
Okay. In what year?
92.
Okay.
92.
So, all right. So your mommy, who I love...
Yeah, she was a real special lady.
The most important thing, I'm going to cry. The most important thing is talking about the people to keep their memory alive. And that is what I always do with my dad. And then you always tell me like the same stories about your mom, but you don't tell me a lot of new stories. Like you always tell me about how she passed clumps of her hair because she thought that was funny.
Yeah,
but that's
when she was sick, she would do that. She would do it. My mom was a funny lady, man. She was a fun lady. She liked to have a good time. She was always the center of a room, dude. Any room that she was in, she was the center.
So tell me paint a picture about you and me and your mom and me, your mom and me hanging out.
You would definitely get along with my mom. She's, in some ways, I don't know, Freud would probably tear me apart, but you're a lot alike my mom.
Why? How?
Just you're fun girls. You know, my mom always wanted to have a good time. You could tell that, like, she had kids. Now, that's not to say that she didn't love me, okay? My mom worked her tail off for me.
That's why you have the inheritance to start Fight Club.
But she probably wouldn't have had kids if she was at a different time. Like
if she was me. She
like it was kind of the time. That's what you did. You had a kid, and my father was an asshole.
Well, take a step back. Nobody knows this, but she was 18 in the military.
Yeah, she wanted to, again, see, like how I ran, like I said, when my mom died, I moved in with my grandmother, and it was like moving into a different time and place, and I needed to get the fuck out of there. She was the same way. She needed to get the fuck out of there.
She passed away.
And she went to the Air Force.
Exactly. So when she
met my father in the Air Force. They got married, and I was born in San Francisco. So everybody hears the New York accent. I was actually born in California, but she.
So what you're saying about she probably wouldn't have, go into that a little more. You're saying, because I'm looking at a picture now.
I'm saying that after she had the baby, and after she got divorced and she moved back east, and she went out and started to make her way in the world. She enjoyed it. She enjoyed that she could get up and go to work every day and, be something. You know what I mean? She started off as a secretary for 9X. They were eventually bought out by New York Telephone, where she became an executive vice president. She was the director of installations for the whole company. Like, she had Shea Stadium as a contract. It was one of our proudest moments. My Met fandom comes from my mother. She was the biggest Met fan on earth. I remember she got...
Are you saying you would have been a Yankees fan?
No, I would rather be, ugh.
But would you have been a Yankees fan?
No, definitely not.
Are you friends with any Yankees fans?
The majority of my friends are Yankee fans, but I can't... Sometimes I have bad taste. What do you want to do? But wait. Tom Seaver. I remember my mom met Tom Seaver at a golf outing. And she got him to give him an autograph for me, in theory. And she came home, and let's just say it wound up being hers. It was autographed to me. Everything was to me. But
what do you mean?
She wanted it. She wanted it. She loved, like that was her age group too. That was her Met fandom. Was Tom Seaver and Tom Terrific. So like she wound up keeping the autograph, but it was for me.
Did your mom take you to games?
Oh, yeah, all the time.